Bepis, and when we last left off, we just had a wedding for our son, and started taking over a new kingdom, Adal, down here in the Horn of Africa. So I'm going to expand our kingdom, expand our newly gotten kingdom, by taking the rest of it from Nubia. We got a couple of duchies there that we can take. Abyssinia has some of the land, I believe. No, they do not. They do. They have one piece of land. And Daemont has a good chunk of the rest of the land. So, let's start by taking that piece of the land. Got a couple allies coming in. Nothing too great. For them, at least. They're running. Coinage has been discovered. That's perfect. Fire medicine. Maybe we might want those. I'm thinking of getting either magistrates or stone forts. We're a learning character, though. Can we get mangonels? 13 years on mangonels. They're going to get hereditary rule. That's not useful for us because we are clan. Hereditary rule doesn't do anything. It just makes it so that we could pass partition, but we cannot do that. The only succession laws we get are these, and then we would be able to get these at the very end, which is annoying. But I do believe... Yes, if we get up to max crown authority, we can use house seniority and then just designate who we want to take over for single heirs. Abu Bakr, my seneschal, frets all throughout the day, evidently attempting to find the right words. At last we make our way to dine, he begins sheepishly. They say that my cousin takes his purported claims even more seriously. I'll become rivals with him. Because he's an asshole. He already bought a claim on some of my stuff already. Alright, let's see. Coronation for our King of Adal. No thank you, even though I just made you king. I'm busy getting you more land. Tax law? Ah, my son. He needs help. There we go. Increased his learning skill. My half-brother. Ah, yes. Let's make him brave. Yeah, that's a good idea. A Greek man from Cyprus has come to petition me for increased representation in my government. Would it be so much to ask for one of our own people to have in place of your administration? No. Thank you for the money, Emmer. And he's attacking there in Adal. Let's go kick his ass. Got some of them. 400 of them. Alright, we got his ass. There we go. Now that's the entirety of his army gone. Oh, look, extortion. Free money. Let's go siege down their capital. Extorted courtiers. That's, yeah, minus 15 opinion. No. I'll just take the prestige hit. I don't mind being a little bit tyrannical. If I have to. Yeah, I'm not going to your, coronation. We're quarreling with each other. Oh, he's zealous, that's why. Counselor died. Unfortunate. I don't need your assistance. We need a new Gadol. The Nasi works out really well. Yep. You know what? I think it is, they can't be landed. That's a shame. My caravan master is Muslim. Can we get him to convert? Thank you, buddy. Oh! Thank you for the money, buddy. Always appreciate money. We still got those extra building materials. Come on. Take the capital. Just shy. Just shy. Alright, let's take that. His allies are coming. That should get, that battle should give us enough, right? Yeah, 38 war score from battle, so this should be enough. Holy War for the Shahdom of Egypt. Okay, we gotta get back to Egypt right after this. So, the HRE has finally had enough of our shit. 5 months. It'll probably take them 5 months to boat to Egypt. Alright, let's set up in Gaza. Let's get swift execution. Alright. He's got 1,600 soldiers. We have 2,500. We both don't have allies coming. Because his ally is internal. And if I have to, I can call in allies. Or house members. I don't think I have external allies. Let's ransom. Get some money out. If I have to call in mercenaries or the Holy Order, I will. Low control there. You're supposed to have this area. I got that for you. Alright. Let's train for the tournament. 8 months. It's gonna take them a while to get here. Either by land or sea. Doesn't matter which. It's gonna take them a while. And we have a new artifact, it looks like? Pretty shit. Just break it down for money. 3 months have passed. Oh no, what is this? Did our son's wife die in childbirth? Damn it. Well, we did have a grandson. He's in Alexandria for some reason. Invite him back over here. I don't need that kid, like, learning some bullshit over there. Alright, let's try and get him another match. Intelligent. Well, I hoped you liked Indian women, because you're getting another one. We're not going to do another, grand wedding. 3 months left. Seems to be everybody. No, I didn't mean to hit that button. Where are they sieging? All the way down there. Alright. Alright. Let's buff up the army. They'll reinforce while I'm traveling through my area. Half-brother, stubborn. Okay. I'm gonna let them get to... I'm not letting them get to Alexandria. Actually, hold on. Let's get the, let's get the warriors of Simeon in here. 1,200. Should be enough. Let's try and head him off at Tobruk. Better army commander. Alright, we'll compensate then. With some levies. Elusive Shadow, nice. Alright, that's enough levies. They're running away. We're gonna catch a small chunk of them. Defensive buildings there? Alright then, let's just unsiege it. While they run away forever. Popular sport, thank you. Daughter learned Arabic. That's nice. Alright, let's just run down there and attack them. I have better supply than they do. Our antiquarian is dead. It's not good. Alright, you're good, and we need a new tutor. Alright, there we go. The Seljuks want to join again. No thank you, I don't need your help. Besides, we were never on good terms with each other anyway. 6,000 dead. Captured a guy. Oh, he's sending in his troops. 2,000. 5,000. 5,000 dead. Let's go mop up the other 2,000. Welcome to our, welcome him to our court. And then after you kick his ass, just run up there. Perfect. Unsiege that. 40 days. I think we'll be able to put down the levies after this. Formed a small alliance. Efficient taxation for 10 years in our capital. Oh, that is beautiful. And Bucephalus is sick. Pay the money. Alright. We can end this now in a white peace by demanding a hostage. By demanding his son or his daughter. And that'll stop him from attacking us for more than the 5-year truce. But if we enforce demands, we gain 4,626 gold. Oh boy, yes, I'm doing that. Alright, let's split off all the levies. Not our knights. Even the event spawn ones. I want to keep some of them. I'll hold on to those levies from the warriors of Simeon. Alright. And we'll disband that army. Now we'll split off this 4,000 here, 7,000 there. Let's do 5,000, 6,000. Yeah, that should give us enough. And then we'll split you guys in half, so we can get back supply. A bell beaker was destroyed. Oh. Let's hold that mystical communion again. There we go. One of the counts left our prison. Defender controls war target. Nice. My rival died of cancer. Oh, how fortuitous. A job done right. Thank you. Hostile scheme success chance up. Ooh, the HRE is getting strong. Thankfully, they're not as strong as they should be. I think we're just going to attack the HRE then. After we finish them off in this war, run right through Triple Tanya. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Because they're boating all their troops over from wherever their capital is, up here in Antwerp. Yeah, they're not doing it right. Does that also reduce their fervor if we win the Holy War? It does not, but he also loses a bunch more money. And all his zealous vassals lose opinion of him. He doesn't even have the money to pay us either. So he's gonna go massively in debt and open himself up for a counterattack. I'm poisoning my champion. Why? Why am I doing that? Ugh, fine. He still likes me, but that's annoying. A duke. A Greek duke in Makva. Huh. Damn, the Khazars are just as scary as us. I don't know why they thought they could do it. Their strength is inferior to us. Royal Court. Lean stabling. Maintenance down for cavalry. Train commanders. Oh yeah, we can do that. More effective. I usually have it on there, actually. So that's helpful. You guys gonna show up again? Thank you for the extra men. Grew up, thank you. Oh, for the ransom. A hunt. I'm pretty focused right now. Waiting for their guy. There they are. They're in Derna. Let's attack him right off the boat. He's got rough terrain expert. We're about the same. But, so this is just desert. I'm not trusting this guy. No. Took him out. And with the loss of another 4,000 troops, the HRE is done for. He's now massively in debt. And he just lost a massive war. Actually, I can go for a whole kingdom. I'm gonna go for the whole Isaid kingdom. If we can. Ooh, that will call in a holy war. A holy war defense. Well, I could just conquer Duchy. No. Berry, Luxembourg, Hesse, Champagne. That's all in France. Bavaria. Tyrol, Crane, Istria, Carinthia, Verona, Genoa. That one. He's massively in debt. He's got no defense against this. It won't take 5 months to gather. Yeah, one of my counselors died. Shame. He's pretty good, too. Alright. Let's do this. And let's get the harem warriors we can? Oh, are these guys hired by somebody else right now? Or, right, I called them in. I can't call them in again until later. It's a shame, but my 5,000 troops should be able to do pretty good. Oh yeah, they're still in Derna. I don't think they ever left. You guys want to have a siege off? I can have a siege off with you. I only need to take this duchy. Much longer on those mangonels. 8 years, and we got 5 years before we can change up, get rid of tribal unity for something better. Captured another one. They coming over here now? Looks like it. Intrigue point again. Digging for dirt. Where are you landing? Right on me? Come on. Where are you landing? Do it! I get a massive bonus for you being 3 years of debt and disembarking. You're not winning. You're not winning. Understands people. I'll just pay the money. We have shitloads of money. Oh, and they got annihilated. They got absolutely annihilated in that battle. You'd think the Holy Roman Empire would actually have some decent troops, but no, they just immediately got annihilated. Let's siege down the last province we need. Siege engineer has joined our ranks. That's nice. And I'm not going to extort the rabbis too much, because I'll just pay the piety cost. Dynasty Legacy. Here we go. Tax contribution from powerful vassals on the council. Up 10%. Massive bonus. Welcome, Emmer. Just take this last one, and that should be enough. They've got to rebuild their army. They don't have a chance. Who's trying to be my friend? I don't want to see him again. He's Muslim. And historically, in this game, we and the Muslims... Oh. Oh no. Greatest of all the Khans War. I have never seen this happen. War of Defiance. Jeez. That means Genghis Khan won't ever appear. I'm not a nomad. I'm not participating in that war. We will see what happens. Because I am not sending my army into this hellscape where there's only 2,000 supplies. And I'm also not fighting the Byzantines again, because I'm pretty sure they join. Oh, they don't. The tributaries don't join. There we go. Our war is won. Disband the troops. They submitted. You cowards. You cowards. Can't believe these people. Alright. Let's clean up. Demand conversion. He wants money? Okay. You I'm not gonna bargain with. If you asked for money, I would have given it to you, but no. In prison. Revoke. And pay ransom? Sure. Ransom, thank you. We are going to create the Duchy of Tripolitania. And give it to you. Alright. I think that a lot of stuff happened in this episode. So, I'm going to leave us off on this cliffhanger for Saturday's episode. So, we will see what happens in the next episode. So, I will see you all then. So have fun and goodbye.